The four walls of budgeting are this. One, food, right? Is everybody in our household able to eat? Can we feed our kids? Can they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Is there a way to do that? How do we get them fed, right? The four walls of budget are food. The second one is utilities. Do the lights work? Does the gas work? Is it cold when it's supposed to be cold and hot when it's supposed to be hot? Right? We need those things so that we have an environment where we're able to live and feel secure, right? If we can eat and the temperature is good and a covered structure, we're doing all right, right? And the third thing is shelter, right? Do we have a place to live? I don't care if you rent a room, rent an apartment, own a house, right? It doesn't matter to me, but whatever that is, are you establishing somewhere that's your place to live with your utilities paid, with food on the table, right? Those three things. And then the fourth one is transportation. Because remember, in order to do that, we have to go to work, right? So we have to drive to school. We have to drive to work. We have to get places. Transportation is not just a car, but the gas that goes in the car. Maybe you ride a bike. That's fine. You're going to need tires and chains, right? So establishing the four walls, when we get these four things down, then we can begin to move on to lesson 2, right? Before we get to lesson 2 or lesson 3 or lesson 4, or better yet, even lesson 9, we have to make sure that the four walls of budgeting are in place in our lives, right? That's why Paul doesn't start with like, Jesus said it, so we're just doing it. Although that's how we receive it as Christians, right? It's better to give than to receive, so I just got to give and give and give and give and give. But the boundary is that we have to know when to give, right? It's not if we're going to give, it's when we're going to give. So like Paul teaches the Ephesians, work, take care of the four walls, then give. And then when you do that, you'll be blessed in your giving.